Hey everyone, hey wellness crew, and welcome to today's session. I'm so glad that you're here to join me today. So let's go ahead and let's get started. We're going to begin in goddess position. So we're going to bend at our knees. We're going to bend at our elbows. We're just going to hold this position, breathing deeply in through our nose and out through our mouth. We're going to come into a standing position. We're going to come onto our right toe and we're going to bend our knee, not going past our toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me make this a little bit wider. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's go ahead and move on to the other side. Coming onto our toe, on our toes on our left foot. 1. Although who am I to presume how many toes you have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's go ahead and move into skiers. So we're going to step out with our right foot, bringing our left leg behind us, touching down with our left hand, stepping out with our left, bringing our right foot behind us, and touching down with our right hand. So step behind, down, step behind, down. Three more. Coming back into goddess position. Coming into moonflowers. So making a circular position with our arms, hinging at the hips, bending the knees, and bringing it back up. Eight more. Perfect. Let's do some arm rotations. We're going to start with slow, small circles. Coming towards the front of the body. Now going outwards. We're going to go back inwards. We're going to make the circle just a little bit larger. Now backwards. Now inwards, nice and big. And backwards. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and do the yoga twerk. So we're going to get into a deep squat with our hands on the mat. We're going to pop our bottom up, grab at our hips, and do a reverse good morning. So squat, pop, reverse good morning. Three more. Perfect. All right, from there, the Texas humidity, I'm telling you. Summer yoga has been kicking my butt, making me sweaty. We're going to come into warrior one. So we're going to have our right leg, our toes are going to be facing forward. That left foot, our toes are going to be facing at an angle to the outside, raising our arms up overhead, bending that front knee. Coming into warrior two. Turning that front palm over, reaching back and behind for reverse warrior. Coming back into warrior two. Straightening out that right leg, bringing our right palm to the ground. Our left arm is above us, looking towards our left palm. Bringing that left palm down, bringing that left leg back just a bit for pyramid. Turning that right foot to face forward so we can come into a straddle-legged forward fold. And slowly rolling up. We're going to get into warrior one on the left leg. So bending that left leg, bringing those arms overhead. Coming into warrior two. Turning that front palm over, reaching behind for reverse warrior. Coming back into warrior two. Straightening that front leg, coming into side angle with our right arm straight above us, looking towards our right palm. Bringing that right palm to the mat, bringing that right foot up just a bit to come into pyramid. Turning that left toe forward so we can come into a straddle-legged forward fold. Grabbing at our left ankle with our right hand, our left thigh, or our right thigh with our left hand. Switching sides. So our right ankle with our left hand, our left thigh with our right hand. Releasing and slowly rolling up. We're going to come into Warrior 3, beginning on our right foot. So bringing our hands up overhead, our left leg behind us. We're going to come forward. Releasing. Switching sides. So bringing that right leg behind us. Bringing our arms up overhead, coming forward. Releasing. We're going to go ahead and come into a seated prayer position. Twisting to the left, bringing our right elbow to the outside of our left thigh. Aiming to have the palms of our hands approximately in the middle of our chest. Coming back to center and going to the other side. Back to center. We're going to bring our palms down to the ground. We're going to come into plank, to downward facing dog, to plank, to downward facing dog, to plank, bringing our knees to the mat, to downward facing dog, to plank, to downward facing dog, to plank, our knees to the mat, to downward facing dog, to plank, to knees to the mat, to downward facing dog, to plank, to downward facing dog, to plank, to downward facing dog, to plank, knees to the mat, to downward facing dog, to plank, to downward facing dog, to plank, to knees to the mat, to downward facing dog. We're going to come into tabletop. We're going to get into cat-cow. So inhaling and exhaling. Flowing with your breath. 5 more. We're going to bring that right foot forward into a kneeling lunge. From there, we're going to flow into a half split. Kneeling lunge, half split. Two breaths. Three breaths. Four breaths. Four breaths. We're going to bring that right leg back. We're going to open up our knees. We're going to come into child's pose, extending our arms in front of us, trying to bring our bottoms as close to our heels as possible. Bringing that left foot forward, coming into kneeling lunge, to half split, 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 2 breaths. Two breaths. 3 breaths. 3 breaths. 4 breaths. 4 breaths. 'We're going to bring that left leg back. We're going to try to have our hips over our knees. We're going to come into puppy dog. So we're going to extend our arms in front of our chin. I'm sliding sweat on the mat. Slowly coming out of that, coming back into child's pose. We're going to come onto our stomachs. We're going to extend our arms overhead. Our legs are straight behind us, and we're going to come into an airplane flow. Raising our arms and our legs and lowering them down. Coming back into child's pose. We're going to come into a seated, straight-legged forward fold. So extending our arms straight ahead of us. We're going to raise up overhead with our arms and fall forward. Grabbing at our toes, our ankles, or our calves, depending on our flexibility. Slowly rolling up. We're going to go ahead and come into a supine position, which just means we're going to lay down. We're going to go ahead, bring our knees in and lower them back down. Knees in and lower them back down. Bringing the entirety of our foot to the mat at the same time. Yes, that is the sound of my sweat and the mat. These are the kind of sounds my children would be cracking up at. So we're not having our heel coming onto the mat first. We're not having our toes coming onto the mat first. We're having the entirety of our foot being placed down as we bring our feet back down to the mat. This goes to show you exactly how humid it is here. 3 more. All right, perfect. We're going to extend that right leg. We're going to have the heel hovering above the ground. We're going to raise that right leg up and lower it to where it's hovering above the ground, up and down. Now what we're going to do is go to the outside, come back in, and come up. Outside in, and up. Outside, in, and up. Outside, in, and up. We're going to switch legs so the heel is hovering above the ground, bringing it straight up and back down. Now we're going to go ahead, bring it to the outside, in, and up. Outside, in, and up. Outside, in, and up. Outside, in, and up. Perfect. Now we're just going to interlace our fingers behind our head. We're just going to do simple crunches. We're going to roll up and roll back down. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Open up our knees. Five more. to bring our arms up straight overhead. We're going to arch our back. Breathing into our stomach. And breathing out. Hugging our upper body. Closing our knees. Lifting our feet up off the ground. Allowing our knees to fall to the left-hand side. Twisting to bring our right shoulder towards the mat. Coming back to center. Allowing our knees to fall to the right. Oh, there goes a candle. Twisting to bring our left shoulder towards the mat. Back to center. Coming into Shavasana. Having our palms facing the sky or the ceiling. Closing our eyes. Focusing on our breath. Finding one thing that you're grateful for today and holding on to that. Carrying that with you through the rest of your day or your evening. Allowing gratitude to enter your mind, to fill your body, to enter your soul. Allowing yourself to feel gratitude towards yourself for completing today's practice. And whenever you're ready, slowly fluttering your eyes open, Coming into a seated position. Thank you so very much for joining me today for this yoga session. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and or join one of the membership tiers as it is popping off. And I'll see you on the next video or live stream. Be well, stay wild as well.